This is going to be the reading for those of you in the sign of Leo with different life path numbers. This is just an introduction. We have the color yellow associated with the sun. It's ruled by the sun, the self-expression and the creativity, and it's ruling the fifth house, the house of I create, the house of course, self-expression and the pleasure of showing who we truly are. A lot of people are now aware of the portal, of the Lion Gate portal, the 8-8 alignment of the pyramids of Egypt with the Sirius and the wonder, how did I know how to do it? For me, this 8-8, I look at the number 8 as a symbol of infinity, especially with this Lion Gate portal. We think very much of balancing the feminine and the masculine energies. When these two are balanced, you can also look at the number 8 as a kind of fluidity between one side and another. So the fluidity between the masculine and the feminine, and we can be in the centrum, like when we find a balance, we are like in the 0 point. And when you have 8-8, so you have a Lion Gate, you have a gate with the two sides, an 8 and an 8. We can imagine these two sides as being two persons. We can call them twin souls, which both have managed to balance the feminine and the masculine in themselves. And now they are together more powerful, and they create this portal to the oneness, to the Christ conscience, to the connection with the Creator. And that's the reason I choose for these readings the Qatar Tarot, the secret wisdom of the Perfecti. The Perfecti were like the priestess, let's say, and then this person here, it's a credent, and the card number 8 associated in a tarot with the sign of lion. It's the card of balance or justice for other decks, but here it's called the Meloramentum. So that's the moment when a credente needs to kneel before a perfecti and ask for rightful end. He does it 3 times, and in the end, and he got a kind of blessing. When he finds a kind of balance, this balance is the one that precedes the movement and the insight. And the color yellow that we said, it makes you a person with a logic and intellect, joyful, optimist. It's also the color of freedom to just be, and then assist you in clearing emotional baggage. And we will continue with each number, starting with life path number 1 up to 9. This is going to be the reading for those of you with life path number 1 in Lion. So I pick up now the run number 1 because I found this more powerful, more associated with Leo. This is a run of power, prosperity, and strength. And we know that the number 8 from Tarot, most of the time it is about strength. And then the color associated for this life path, so we had yellow for the sign of Leo, and then we have the color red for number 1. So I pick up this crystal spirit, which is called the Multh, and it's reddish, but then in combination with yellow we get orange. They are both primer colors, and it gives you vitality, and you are highly intellectual. You need to know everything. Whenever something new is discovered, you need to know it. And red is pushing you to achieve, but then yellow can make you sometimes to be afraid of too much success. Wherever you choose to go for it or to stop and wait, you can speak out your own truth. You have your own language, and this is the card of red for you. And then from the Mystic Wanderer, I pick up a card for you. It's the card of Fox. Well, maybe you have some delicate matters going on in your life at this point. We know the fox is a symbol of cunning, but also a symbol of transformation. In Peru, it was like a great mental warrior, and in the old Mesopotamia, in the mythology, it was a sacred messenger. So just be mindful of your thoughts and action, and use diplomacy. We see here somebody on walking. We see butterflies, we see the wisdom, we see the owl. Maybe somebody is coming from your back, wherever it is. It just use your highly intellectual capabilities and diplomacy. And then from the portals, because we talk about portals, I have a deck of portals. You got this god of dreams. And I said that this portal is associated with twin souls. You even see here 2 hands. So it is a card of finding the connection, finding the mirror, the perfect mirror. So then you can become creative. You can follow your passion. The 2 energies, the masculine and the feminine, first inside you, and then connecting with somebody from outside. So go for your dreams. That's the main message. And then we also see here this bud, this beautiful flower. The deck is from Finland, but I found it very beautiful, so I use Google Lens to translate. And the meaning of this, of course, it's that I'm opening up. Just touch me gentle and appreciate my sensitivity, my sensibility. We had here delicate matter, so maybe the matter that it's coming has to do with a romantic connection. Just appreciate the lessons that it gives you. And I'm going to pick up also a tarot card for you from this Qatar Tarot, an extra message. And you have the 5 of Love, which is actually the 5 of Cups. So in this deck, the Book of Love represents the human and divine love, and the symbol is the phoenix bird, the transformation. We mention here that this fox can also be a symbol of transformation. So wherever loss and disappointment is going on, you will be able to heal old wounds that may have divided you from the rest of the world, of your family. And the deeper meaning is that this is like a turning point. It offers you new alliance, and depends on how you handle this delicate situation. Maybe the dark clouds will go away and the truth will come out, and you have this power and this strength. And remember here, as the red color was for you, the color of truth. I hope these cards have a meaning for you and the messages, and thank you for watching. This is going to be the reading for those of you in Lion with the color associated yellow and with life path number 2. This is a card, a rune. Actually, I choose now the runes, the rune of vitality and health. And the color associated with the life path number 2 is the color orange. And I choose this beautiful card. It really had also a lion here. And it's about the divine feminine, because I mentioned in the introduction video that I see this lion portal as a way of balancing the feminine and the masculine energy, which I think this card is also showing us. With the color orange for you, it makes you want to do so much, but you actually, wherever you touch, you can make gold from everything. You are like a powerful alchemist. You have the qualities and the mentality that can help you to have a successful life, and you are the hero of your own story. I pick up a card from the Mystic Wanderer for you, and the card that came is this card of Ruin, but I like this title, The Beautifully Undone. It's a significant change that it's coming on your way. And it seems like something is in ruin on the back, but from a mystical wanderer perspective, this is allowing falling away of what is transit in your life and just exposing the original foundation. And this is the original foundation. And then we see here all these beautiful rose petals, the symbol of life, of a new beginnings. And we have orange as a combination of red and yellow, so you have some red anyway. And then from the portal deck, because 8-8 was a portal, you got the portal for the wind, and the wind brings the change. So you have here number 5, first of all, like the house number. You are the eye of the storm, so wherever it comes, it's going to bring you back to your original foundation. And this beautiful card, it's a card of a dream. What you dream, pay attention, because there could be messages for you that can be keys to whatever it's unfolding for you. Even a nightmare, this card can also be a little bit of a nightmare, can tell you something about your life. So it is a kind of dreamy, changing energy here. So let's see a tarot card from the Qatar Tarot for you to bring more insights. I like this dreamy energy in your cards. It makes me think of the famous song With the Wind of Change. And it is for all of us, not only for you. I'm more than sure it's for the whole humanity. But for you, at personal level, you have the Two of Wisdom, the Book of Wisdom in this deck. It's the card of knowledge, so it's actually the Two of Wands. And it could be here as a kind of blockage, but also an opening. You are now maybe forced to listen and to plan. And this is also what you had here with waiting for the undone, waiting for this wind of change. And from that you will learn, and the transformation is going to occur. You will get back to the knowledge, your inner knowledge. Because with this wind of change, I think maybe our knowledge from the outside, it's going to become a ruin, and then we turn our back to wherever we think we know, and we start looking inside. We are in the center of our own existence, and then this could be also codes and activation that are coming on you, and then you become the eye of the storm. You follow the signs, and then the knowledge will come for you. I hope these cards and the messages are useful for you, and thank you for watching. And these are the cards for those of you with life path number 3 in Leo. I choose the runs for this reading. This is a powerful one. The will to act, decision. We see Thorn. He's charging his own tool with his own power. And the color for you is yellow as number 3. So you have 2 times yellow. And that makes you a real person without fear. You use all the possibilities you have to experience life, and you like new challenges. You have courage, you have intelligence, and you look very joyful, even maybe you are not feeling the same inside. You see here maybe what you show to the world and how you are inside. But you manage to deal with wherever shadows and fears you have, and you just totally go for it. Use your own strength. And from the Mystic Wanderer, the card for you is this card of desert, the middle ground. you can have a situation maybe difficult in your life when it's good to look from a different perspective. In the same time, defending your own truth, your own thoughts, but it's also an invitation to dig a little bit deeper, to uncover your truth. And it is an opportunity, wherever the situation is, to solve some emotional issues that you can have. And from the portal deck, you got the portal for the unrevealing. Something is coming to the surface. I think this is more appropriate, because I see here a boat. It looks like a storm, and despite the storm, the boat is still floating. So acceptance of the situation, and then you have this beautiful card of the moon that reminds you to understand the cosmic connection and the fact that the moon also put lights into wherever situation, even on the desert, and then it brings beauty in this way when the light comes into the night. Here also the light is the one that helps us see the mirroring. So just look from different perspectives, and then you will find beauty in the chaos. Actually, you will find the beauty in the chaos, because this card looks like finding the beauty in a situation maybe when others will not be able to see it. And the card from the Qatar Tarot, and the card for you, it's the Three of Swords. The Book of Swords represents the truth, our thoughts. And I always said we said, because I feel like I'm channeling, so the cards are saying, it's not a royal we, but it's about the cards. And we discuss about own your thoughts and defend your truth. The Three of Swords here, it's more about a conflict. You are maybe in a conflict. Maybe it's not your choice. We said here with the middle ground that in this situation you have to look from a different perspective. It's an opportunity to solve emotional issues, because normally the Three of Swords is about emotional issues. You act out of what you really felt was the right reason, and now you discover that you have misread the situation, and now you may face the consequences. But in every journey, this sorrow or the feeling of losing direction, needing for guidance, it's part of what a journey is. And remember, you had this portal of unrevealing, so things will come out, and maybe decision that you made, they will be brought now to your attention. And remember, with yellow, you are without fear, you even like the challenges, and the light of the moon shows the beauty even in the chaos. So you will be able to deal with whatever situation it is. I see like these two cards are more connected here. And I hope these messages are useful for you, and thank you for watching. This is the reading for those of you in Leo midlife path number 4. You had the color yellow for the sign, and now you get the color green for your life path number, which makes you a person who don't really have worry. You know that everything is going to be all right. It is already all right, but from time to time you need space to breathe. And I like this green card for you with this tree, the matrix, but you need to find space to create your own matrix, your own relaxation, your own joy. And all these chains that I see here, like the roots of the tree, they can just fell off, and then you create these beautiful shapes. The number 4, for number 4, I pick up here the rune number 4, and you have this creative and spiritual power that inspires you. And I like this card, you know, that creating music for a person who looks quite tough in the top of the mountain, under the inspiration, under the light. And then I also like these mushrooms here, because there are stories that all shamans will use these mushrooms before Christmas. We see some snow here, and that's how they will see the flying sleigh of Santa, because they use some mushroom in the process. But anyway, it is about being inspired. And from the mystical wanderer, you got this beautiful card of cosmos, ether work. So it is your soul practice, how to connect with your own roots and to create your own tree of life. It's all about creativity and how to live in different realms, the one that we see and the one that we don't see, how to get to the source of pure energy. And this is the kind of work you are actually doing. And you got 2 cards from the portal deck, and interesting enough, you got 2 A's, the time magic and the spirit magic. And all your cards magic, but these 2, you know, it's like the mind and the heart, and how you can heal wounds by understanding, and how can you find more love in your heart. I think better like this, how to get closer to the pure magic. And this is the magic of the heart. So I see here the infinity sign that I said this is the 8-8 portal in Leo, but and being here in a middle with the 0 point, and that opening up to the universe, like in this cosmos card, and all by using the wisdom of your heart. And then you have this beautiful card of the altar. Life is a party. You do have all the tools you need, and you can create everything you want because of your creativity, your dreams, the work that you do. And from the Qatar Tarot, let me pick up a card for you with an extra message for life path number 4. This home number for you. Home, it seems to be your heart. Even this tree here has like a shape of the heart. The Lord of Swords. This is the book of knowledge. The Lord of Swords can be a stern judge, but he is also a counselor, or who represents the unbreakable power. As a guide, he offers advice and guides the step of the seeker into the path they are destined to follow. He has the intelligence and the ability to break through situations that might hold back the seeker. So you have all that wisdom, you have the magic of the heart and the magic of the mind. I hope these cards are bringing you some good insights, and thank you for watching. This is the reading for those of you in Lion with life path number 5. I choose here the rune number 5. We see a kind of chariot. Thor seems to be there. It's about clarity and the sun chariot. You are in charge of your own destiny, and you bring order, and you know how to focus. And the color that is associated with number 5, it's the color blue. And I pick up a card from the crystal spirits, and this beautiful doi talks about getting back to your center, being flexible. It doesn't really mean that you give up in some prospects or situation. It just means that you are more following the flow, and even this sign here, I see it as a symbol of flow, because with this combination of yellow and blue you are indeed flexible. From yellow you have a lot of projects, but the blue is giving you the direction, the internal peace and the time to do all that you want to do. And that's also this number 5, the number of change. From the Mystic Wanderer you got 2 cards. You got the Wisdom, choose wisely with Owl, and then Bite, resist temptation. So these 2 cards, it's maybe telling you not to engage in a conflict or allow others to impose any change on you that you don't like, and just if it seems so tempting, first be wise and check all the possibilities, because you are flexible, of course, and when things are coming on your path, you accept them, but you have your good direction with this blue color, so choose wisely. And then from the Portal deck you have the Portal for the Spark. It's about excitement. It's something that starts small and then it grows, and it has the potential to become something big. And if you make the wise choices, then indeed it's growing. So just focus on the spark, and the rest will unfold. And that's also connected with your flexibility, and with these qualities you can climb any mountain. You don't need to be afraid, even if they seem so high. Just breathe, take the risk, resist the temptation like it says, but choose wisely, and then take the risk, jump, and you can achieve everything that you want. This is the spark here for you, and the rest will unfold as we said. And from the Kata Tarot, an extra card for you, and the card that is the World of Light. So this is the card of the Sun, the Weaver of Light, a card of happiness and contentment, a kind of relation between human and Christ consciousness. We have the people here who they call credents, who have the chance to become perfect, to become perfect in this tradition, to reach the paradise, because for them the paradise was a world of eternal joy. You have here also the Sun Chariot, you have here the spark, you have here the light. Enjoy your journey. I hope these messages are useful for you, and thank you for watching. This is the reading for those of you in the sign of Leon, with life path number 6, the card of the rune of willpower, desire and passion, and the color associated with your life path, it's the indigo, which makes you really an alchemist. And we saw this here also, working with fire, and you are a person who is open to discovery. You like the intensity of discover new things. You have a lot of imagination. You are open to do research. You are a philosopher, and you add your own interpretation to all the knowledge. That's why you are also an alchemist. And you do this using also your intuition. You do listen to your intuition. Look how beautiful the alchemist is, being one with everything that is, like a diva, a natural diva. And then from the Mystic Wanderer you have this beautiful card of air work, the feather. That's an invitation to movement, to rediscover your inner child, your strength, but also your softness. because these feathers are a symbol of the power of the animal. You can always look for a assistant in the animal world, but this in particular brings you the color, the shape, the texture of these spirit guides, and it can also be angels with this beautiful white color. So purity of your intention, because you are doing this on your spiritual journey. And from the portals you have this number 10, portal for the time traveler. So you take all the pictures from the past, the song, the smells of old places, and then they help you to open doors to the future. Like we said, you take old knowledge and you make your new interpretation, and this makes you in a way time traveler. And this card here, it's a card of a scar. When doing this work, you also have to release old pain. Everything lives and everything then dies. You know, you are not stuck in your past, you are looking for the future and being in the present. And in the present, don't compare yourself with others. Maybe you have wings, like in this card. Others will have difficulties understanding you, but just trust the power of your alchemy. And from the Qatar Tarot, I'm going to pick up a card for you. And the card came to you is the Nine of Wisdom, a card of knowledge. And then we mention all the time that you have this. When I say we, always referring to the cards, like the cards are talking and I'm just assisting them. And this is a card of fulfillment, of even spiritual. You find your internal peace, you find your path, you are where you wanted to be, and you get the blessing of this Trinity. It's a beautiful card, and all the work you do, I'm sure if you are not there already, feeling fulfilled, feeling one with everything, you will get there. I hope these cards are useful for you and the messages, and thank you for watching. This is the reading for those of you in Leo with life path number 7, and I choose for the life path numbers the rune you have here, this beautiful rune of success and trust and generosity. And I also see the feminine and the masculine energies united, and when that happens in you, it's like you have your own twin flame, especially when they are nicely balanced. And the color associated with Leo was the color yellow, but now we have for the life path number 7 the beautiful color violet. And with this combination of colors, you have, first of all, magic, but you already had it with this rune, we see it. And you are very much a person who feels when something is not okay. You make decision based on instinct. It doesn't mean that you always just decide based on or handle situation based on your intuition. You also learn how to protect yourself, and you are very cautious when it comes to choosing your own friends. And look at the beautiful light body that you have, inspired by this magical creature. And from the magic wanderers, you have this beautiful eagle, intent, focus. So it's time for you to be present, what really matters. You are being supported to accept life challenges with courage, determination, and confidence. So something that comes with this life path number. Maybe you do too much, and now it's time to make simplicity your new goal, so you can focus all it's about intention, the intention behind our own decision and actions and words and thoughts and even emotions. So the way I start my day, I intend to send love and light into the world with all my words, thoughts, emotion and actions. And then from the portal deck you have this beautiful god of time, which invites you to have patience. Time can be on your side if you learn how to let it flow in your own favor. This is about being wise. We also have the phases of the moon here, so maybe work with the moon if that resonates with you. And in this card I see a moon and how the wisdom comes from maybe the energy that it's all around us. And the spell is that I am the spark of history and the spark of the present, almost like this god of time from the past can also be here, what is behind you. You learn how to be present with what really matters now for you. And I will also take a card for you from the Qatar Tarot. And you have this beautiful Eight of Love. It's actually the Eight of Cups. The Book of Love represents human and divine love, and their symbol is Phoenix, the birth of transformation. Here we have an eagle. So this card, it's so travel, but or a spiritual journey, a meeting with another aspect of yourself. If you think of this god of time with the past and the present, and even there the intent focus maybe to find more about yourself and uniting these two aspects, the divine feminine with the divine masculine, and also about knowing more about your friends, your maybe even family with whom you have maybe lost contact, but on this trip they will come back to you, or in this journey, and remain focused in what is important, because we said that you have an intention maybe to do too much, and even with this journey, all these people around you that they are looking for your attention from your past, like this god of time said, just stay focused and remember your intention. I hope these cards and their messages are useful for you, and thank you for watching. This is the reading for those of you in Leon with life path number 8. I see here a card of happiness and well-being with this rune number 8, enjoying life. And the color associated with this life path is the color of magenta. So you have now a combination of yellow with magenta, and this crystal spirit is about love. And indeed, with this combination of color, you are looking for unconditional love in your life, because you have higher spiritual energies of love and compassion, and somehow it's what you also expect to or would like to find in your life. And the card from the mystical wanderers for you, it's this card of the veil, and with the intention to reveal yourself. Don't hide your beautiful soul and all that you are. Find why you are hesitating to show yourself to the world, your authentic self. There is something that you are hiding You see all the light here coming on you. You even sit with the back to it. And I think this is one of the reasons, because you are looking for this happiness and well-being, knowing your heart, knowing the love and the compassion that is in your heart. And maybe you got hurt a lot, and then you are now looking for the strength to open up again. Just open your wings. I see there some birds. An invitation to get out of this closed area in the light and open your wings. And the card from the portal, I didn't make this up, it's again the gods of love. But these are gods of love. There are two. So you are looking to experience love in this lifetime with someone, not necessarily for someone, but with someone, because you are already love and compassion. So your intention is to find somebody else who is maybe the same type of energy, and then together you can experience love with someone. This can also be your higher self teaching you the reasons for existence. This is the personification of love, this card, and her strength, that it's never ending. It looks like all the sides, it's just flowing. Once you find your higher self, first of all, and the connection with your higher self, you will always emanate this love which is in you. So maybe by revealing yourself, it's also show you and your multidimensional faces to the world. And this card of circle, it's filled with the power of community. So you are not alone. Find maybe your own tribe and share your vision, share your story, because everything you give comes back to you. It's all in a circle. The circle of love. I have this song now coming into my mind. So I see this card so beautifully full of love. And maybe your deep desire for finding the community where you can really enjoy, where you are heard, so you don't feel alone. And the tarot card for you from the Qatar Tarot. Wow. The Ace of Swords. Is this not the sword of King Arthur? The Book of Swords is the book of truth. And this is the Triumph of Strength. 8, the number of this month, or lion, is the number 8, the card of strength. So it encourages you to invoke the power of this sword to bring you into victory. This is your own focus now, to reveal your own power, and actually it is your inner strength that helps you overcome any obstacles. And now just trust that you have the power to find what you are looking for in this beautiful journey called life. I hope these cards are useful for you, and thank you for watching. This is the reading for those of you in Leo with life path number 9. Look at this powerful rune 9. Growth, flourishing, balance. I see here Merlin and the eternal flames, wisdom. See the serpent here creating the circle, and all these tetrahedrons, the magic of life. It's invoked with this beautiful card. And the number 9, the life path number 9, is associated with the color gold. So you are now a beautiful combination of yellow and gold, and this in this deck with this blueprint card. It's about your core, your talent, your gifts, your life purpose. And this is also number 9. Number 9 is also the end of a cycle, so it can be that you are now on a journey for a long time in this lifetime and in other lifetimes, and you are now just fulfilling the cycle. And I see this gold, maybe even the alchemist that can transform everything in a gold. And for you, the combination of the color makes you a person that can overcome everything. You are the lion, and once you solve your emotional issues, you can do everything you want. And with this mystical wanderer, you have the card of mountain, high ground. You have an elevated perspective and a very high moral ground. You are ahead comparing with others on your journey. You just need some fresh breath from time to time to ensure you do what is right, and maybe a higher perspective. Just find your inner strength whenever is needed, and from that perspective you can bring your blueprint into the world. And from the portal cards, look at that, God of the worlds, oneness. You are king of all physical magic connection to the earth, and you are oneness with others. That helps you to overcome all the obstacles. Wow. And then this card of the forest. You had here nature, the tree, there the mountain. You are very connected with the natural world. All these trees here, different type of tree, we need each other. And you have deep roots, like I said, with this number 9. The nourishment, it's also coming from the connection with others in this world, maybe in other realms as well. You are a very powerful spiritual person. And from the Qatar Tarot card for you, and you have the 9 of love in this deck. The book of love is the book of human and divine love, and the symbol is the phoenix, the bird, transformation, this fire. This is a card of successful outcome, a renewal of energy, and the gift of problem solving. We said here with your high ground. This is not necessarily a happy ever ending, so for always, but now you reach a point on your journey when you can enjoy your results. And it's not only material success, but maybe learning that you can let go of material possession, because you are the God of worlds, so you have possession in different worlds. And again here a beautiful tree. So coming back to the tree of life here, it is on your path, and you are going to anchor your blueprint in this lifetime, and in this way you fulfill your purpose. I hope these cards are having useful messages for you, and thank you for watching.